So, a 2-day, 1-night trip around Coromandel Peninsula. Would you like to know how it looked like? Well, come with me. I'm going to show you. Coromandel Peninsula, renowned for its pristine beaches, misty forests, and laid-back vibe, is one of the most popular holiday destinations in the North Island of New Zealand. In this short trip, I'm going to take you to some of the most popular spots around the area that are still good to visit during the cooler time of the year. Highlights of this trip are spectacular drive along the coast, driving creek train ride in Coromandel town, catching a ferry from Whitianga to Cook's Beach, Shakespeare Cliff lookout, staying at Hahei Beach Resort, watching the sunrise from Te Pare Point in Hahei, climbing up Mount Paku in Tairua, and walking Broken Hills walking track. Now let's start with breakfast. Okay, that was a good quick spot to grab breakfast. It's 9:15 and I'm going to just drive straight to Coromandel, although Thames has quite a few places that are good to stop and have a look, but it's not in my plan today. And also I'm going to film some of the road for you because Thames Coast Road is very famous for being a beautiful drive, especially today. It's very sunny and it's beautiful blue sky. To Coromandel town, there's a lookout platform that you can pull over and take a few photos and stretch your legs. Okay, so it's a really beautiful lookout. I'd say it definitely worth a stop. Okay, it's 10:15. I just arrived at Driving Creek, the train ride parking space. I still have half an hour until my check-in time, but they have a pottery class and lots of gardens and things to see. So I decided instead of stopping in Coromandel, I drive straight here and spend my time here. Driving Creek Railway Tour is a captivating 1 hour 15 minutes train ride to Eiffel Tower through a regenerating native forest in the Coromandel. During the trip, your rail guide tells the story of Barry Brickell and how pottery and conservation were influential in creating this truly authentic place. I started my tour with a 5-minute walk. Part of the train race. ride was great. I really enjoyed it. I think I'm now going to drive safely to Whitianga because it's about 12:30 and I'm gonna get lunch there, and I have a walk that I want to do in Whitianga. Got my kebab for lunch, and I'm just walking to the wharf to catch a ferry because I'm going to do a walk which is on the other side of the wharf, and I'm walking in a beautiful walkway. On the other side, it was a grand total of 3 minutes. Very exciting ferry ride. Now what I'm going to do, I've made a map on my Old Trail app here, which is this. It's 2.19k one-way walk, so it's gonna take me probably 1.5 hours because it's quite steep. And I'm going to show you the walk. Apparently there are some very beautiful viewpoints. This is the walk I did in Whitianga. I combined 3 short walks and made a longer walk. First part is going up to the pass side, which is called Cook's Beach Trail. Second part is Mara Mara Tuatara Bay Walk. And then I continued on the road to Shakespeare Cliff Reserve. Okay, this is the hole that I came out of. Was a bit challenging. It's too small, I'm too big. One of the other. And look at this view, guys. It's surrounded by water. Beautiful. Now I'm going to go back and continue to the track that I made on my app. I'm back to the junction, and here is where it goes to Mara Mara Tuatara track. From what I see on the map, it seems that it's a very mild 90-degree steep up the hill to the lookout. So let's keep on walking. You can see it's very mild. Yeah, I'm here. It's the lookout. Okay, that goes back on the road, but I'm not going back to the ferry landing yet because I'm going to visit another lookout on that side. Idea how they get a lawnmower. And here I am, Shakespeare Cliff lookout. I walked 3.6 k from the ferry landing, and some parts were quite steep, some really high steps. And here is the final destination. I am back to the ferry landing. There is absolutely no one here. Few cars, but no human. I can see the ferry across the ocean, across the water, and I probably have to wait maybe 5 minutes for it to get back to this side, and then I can board. So this is what I did. 9.8k walk, 213 meters elevation gain, and it took me 2 hours 3 minutes. How was the trail? I'm gonna say 5 star. While I'm waiting for the ferry to come back. Here's the ferry. I drove 35 minutes to get to Hahei from Whitianga. I had an early dinner and sleep as I was super exhausted. I'm walking in the dark bush with a head torch on because I slept too early last night. I couldn't sleep more than this, and I also want to watch the sunrise from the top of the hill. I stayed the night in Hahei Beach Resort. I stayed in a cabin, but there are also holiday homes, beaches and campsites in the resort. It's a very well located resort with top facilities and great environment. So I had a boat booked for today to go and look at all the cliffs here, but it got cancelled because of the rough ocean. So I'm going to leave here early, I mean at 10 after my short walk, and head to Tairua. A must-go place in the area is Hot Water Beach, which is only a 10-minute drive from Hahei Beach. In order to be able to dig a hole and make your own little spa, you need to go about 2 hours each side of the low tide. As the low tide was in the afternoon that day and I didn't have enough time to wait, I skipped Hot Water Beach and drove straight to Tairua. I had an early lunch at Tairua Bakery. It was really great. It's about 10 to 12, and I'm just going to drive to Broken Hills car park and do a hike over there. And this will be my last stop because after that I have to drive straight back home.